Your smart home can fail because a single bulb dies. The artifact is a mesh map where one node turns gray. The camera feed buffers. The door sensor goes silent. The siren never arms. And the house feels normal until 2 am when the alarm never triggered and you check the footage that never recorded. Keep that gray node in your head, because it is not showing a lighting problem, it is showing a routing problem, and one question will change how you troubleshoot. What was that bulb really doing when everything worked? We assume the Wi-Fi router is the brain, and every smart device is just a leaf. So a bulb should fail like a bulb, and nothing else should even notice. But the hidden decision is that always powered devices are promoted into routers. The mesh uses them as stepping stones. So the bulb becomes part of the backbone the moment it is paired, even if the app never says so. One bulb can quietly carry traffic for about 20 devices. Paths can stretch to 3 to 5 hops through walls and hallways. And a consumer survey found 52% of D-smart home users report setup or connectivity issues, which hides a second question under the first. If the mesh can root at all, why does it not recover instantly when that parent disappears? Because the mesh is built on parenting. Sleepy sensors choose one nearby powered parent and stop searching. So when the parent is your bulb, the children keep calling a node that no longer exists. And that closes the first question. The bulb was the router for everything behind it. That fragility benefits everyone except the person living in it. Setup feels instant, range looks magical, starter kits avoid extra hardware, and the dependency stays invisible in the app. And when the issue appears, the platform can point to your layout, your interference, your choices. Because the failure is real, but the design that made it possible stays hidden. So every orphaned device looks like user error, not system architecture. The core mechanism is a tree disguised as a cloud. Powered routers form the trunk. Battery devices become leaves. And the network prefers stability over constant negotiation. So it clings to the last good path longer than your patience. Now the trade-off that answers the second question. Instant rerouting creates chatter, latency, and battery drain. Dedicated repeaters add cost and returns. A cheap router bulb can orphan devices worth hundreds. But asking users to buy a dedicated repeater up front kills the sale. So the system bets on low failure rates and blames layout when it breaks. Once you see that gray node for what it really is, not a dead bulb but a dead bridge, you stop chasing the app status. You open the mesh map. You ask what failed at the same moment, because a cluster means they were not broken. They were orphaned, and the pattern repeats everywhere. The motion sensor that worked for months then stopped, the smart lock that sometimes misses commands, the leak detector that never reported the flood. Next time a device drops offline, start with the map, not the reset button. Keep key router devices on constant power. Avoid wall switches that cut router bulbs. Place one deliberate repeater where the house needs it, because the map does not lie even when the app acts calm. Once you see that decision, you start noticing it everywhere.